Yeah, it's great to be around the locker room and help mold guys' careers.
What are the most important qualities a good ice hockey coach must have?
I think just values of being a good person. Obviously, there's days where you're hard on your players. Some days not so hard, but just showing them that you have good values and you're there and you have their best interests in mind.
How have the requirements for a coach changed in recent years?
Um, there's a lot. There's obviously the equality discussion. Things have changed immensely for a coach. So just teaching your players the proper values and respecting everyone, and just being good people.
How can success be defined for an ice hockey coach?
Obviously, wins and losses is going to be the biggest thing. But I think if you're teaching your players and instilling those values in them and seeing them grow as players, I think that's a really big part of it.
What role does the analysis of games and players play in your daily routine?
And plays a lot. Obviously, back when I played, it was a little different. There wasn't as much video. Now there's just so much information now that the players are always asking, and that's our job is to give them the answers and help them further their career.
How do you coordinate the coaching and support staff?
We usually just talk about what we're doing for the day, just so we're all on the same page. So that's just a quick meeting in the morning, just to get everything going, go over our practice plan, and let everyone know where simple things like where pucks need to be and passes and stuff like that.
In what ways can a coach foster team cohesion among the players?
I think just showing the players that you care about them, right? Especially this day and age, the players are maybe not as hard as they used to be. They want more, attention, and that just comes with the territory and with all the video and stuff that we have for them. So I think the coach can play a big role in that.
What does a typical workout day during the season look like?
For us, obviously, we have our strength and conditioning coach, Flo, that'll put the guys through a workout in the morning, and then right now we're on the ice 2 a day, like an hour and then a flood and then another hour. So just going through a lot of systems and stuff. Obviously, training camp over in Europe, so it's a little longer than North America, but gives us a lot of time to be prepared.
How did you become an ice hockey coach? Were there key stages in your playing career?
I wanted to stay in hockey, obviously, whether it was skill development or something like that. But, I got the opportunity 8 years ago in Utah to become an assistant coach, and, I love it. You're around the game. It's the next best thing from playing, but it's still not playing. But, yeah, it's great to be around the locker room and help mold guys' careers.
Who or what particularly influenced you along this path?
Probably my great uncle. He coached the Alberta Oilers, who are now the Edmonton Oilers back in the day. So maybe coaching was in my blood, and always had a lot of respect for him. He's since passed on, but always kind of looked at his career as something that I wanted to strive towards.
What motivates you each day in your job?
Just getting better, right? And helping the players get better. To see success for them and the team, it's obviously a great deal of accomplishment.
Have there been moments when you doubted your decision?
Oh yeah, I mean, if any coach tells you no, they're probably lying to you, right? The game is fast, especially nowadays, and sometimes you do make a wrong decision. I think the biggest thing is just getting better and owning it and moving on.
What have been your greatest challenges or setbacks as a coach so far, and how did you overcome them?
I think over in North America, just last year we went through 55 players. So injuries, stuff like that, and the way you overcome it is you move on. You just got to take each day like it's new, and then go from there.
How do you balance the demand for team success with the development of individual players, especially younger ones?
Yeah, obviously, our job in this league is to develop the young Austrians, right? They're a huge part of any club, and I think practice for them is very key. They might not get the minutes that some guys get in the games, but just working with them closely and letting them know that they're still a huge part of the team, whether they're playing 2 minutes or 10 minutes.
How does a coach earn the trust of the team?
I think just by showing them that you're willing to put in the work each day, right, and you're prepared, and you're treating everyone equal.
What values and principles do you want to pass on to your players?
Just the values of hard work and being a good teammate, so it's something I'll ask of our players. And I think two things you can control is your attitude and your work ethic. And, if you're doing those things on a day-to-day basis, I think your game's going to just grow from there.
What goals and visions do you have for your future as a coach?
To get to the highest level possible, similar to a player, right? NHL is always the goal. If that's something that is further down the line, it's something that I'd definitely be interested in.